I just, I think.
She just wanted to feel important.
Oh, there he is.
Give it back. Give it back.
What? No, you can do it. We're just going to open to committee and it's going to be great.
Can you also
Sweet.
next time?
All right. This meeting is going to be called to order at 7. Secretary Rasmussen.
Senator Bondari,
Here.
Senator D'Amico,
Present.
Senator Draven,
Here.
Senator Foltz,
Present.
Senator Jukes,
Here.
Senator Karki,
Present.
Senator Kassoon,
Okay.
Senator Marshall,
Present.
Senator Perman,
Present.
Senator Zipkota,
Here.
Senator Sargent,
Here.
Senator Stickney,
Present.
Senator Bure.
Perfect. And if you all join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Senator Perman.
I move to approve last week's minutes.
Second.
Unanimous.
Senator Perman has moved to approve last week's minutes, seconded by Senator Stickney. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. Senator Kassoon.
I move to approve this week's agenda with the friendly amendment of adding Jeff Christensen on the announcements and correspondence.
Second.
Unanimous. All right. Senator Kassoon has moved to approve the agenda with friendly amendment of adding Jeff Christensen under announcements and correspondence, seconded by Senator Marshall. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. At this time, we will open up our gallery for any questions and answers. All right, Val.
Good evening. Tonight I have another new club. I'm really excited. You're going to see a lot of me the next few weeks. So this club is the Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, and they're going to call themselves UAV Club. And the purpose of this club is to spread accurate knowledge of drones and unmanned systems with fun and engaging campus and community events. And I'm going to turn the time over to Kyle. They do have all their members, and have him explain a little bit about the club and some of the fun things they've got going on with the club.
Hi, Kyle. And if I could have you spell your first and last name?
Kyle Janusik, Janusik.
Perfect.
All right. So our club's purpose was to spread the accurate knowledge of unmanned systems throughout the campus and community, because there's a lot of rules and regulations that not everyone's aware of. And we also wish to benefit our club, well, not our club, our class in, club, and helping out the UAS class and bringing in the electronics and robotics club from the Trade Technology building. We are putting together kits and making it easier to obtain and we're putting together kits to help our course along for UAS, because when we came here, there was not a lot of put together exercises, kits, activities, or any way for us to actually practice our flying. So we have assembled kits, and we're trying to put together club events where our members and classmates can fly our drones in a controlled environment and get actual experience, and also teach everyone else that wants to learn how to fly. Any question? I guess that's the best way to do it. I don't know.
Senator D'Amico.
You talked about building these, so and then testing them out in a controlled environment. First of all, I certainly hope that you would try and advertise this, because I think you're going to find a lot of interest throughout campus outside of the people you obviously already have interested.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of controlled environment are you thinking of for these events?
Well, depending on the size of the quadcopter or fixed wing. If it was a fixed wing, we have the airport out. There's an RC field at the airport that we've have a COA for, and we're able to fly out there within close proximity to the airport, which you normally can't do. That would give a large area that's available, and our class has Hubsons or small quadcopters that are really easy for indoor use, and it would be practical because they have prop guards and you can have up to like 20, 30 of them in a room with no interference. So if you just have either a net or something and cross one side of a room, it's really easy to fly and set up obstacle courses that people can fly through.
And when you refer to kids, do you mean like?
Oh, I mean students, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I was thinking like kids assembled.
Yeah, I was thinking- that's
You
what I was
said
thinking too.
kids. Thank you.
Senator Sargent.
How do you go, or do you have any ideas about funding for this club? I'm assuming that these will cost quite a bit of money to have drones.
Yes, everyone in the UAS class is part of the club and will be able to provide their own drone and are more than willing to let other students fly them until the class gets funding, or the club gets funding. And we are also putting together kits for our current semester students and for following semester students on for the drone assembly. So when we arrived, they had us order a $500 drone, and it came with only half the parts required that we needed for the course to build it. And we found a way to, for about $500, have everything you need with extra that would fund the club, and also get it to the students a lot faster than how we got them this semester.
Thank you.
Sweet. Well, if there are no more questions, I will entertain a motion.
From a senator who does not speak consistently. No? Senator Karki.
I move to approve the club. What's the name? What is that again? Can you tell the club name again?
Unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAV.
UAV.
Is there a second? All right. Senator Karki has moved to approve the unmanned aerial vehicles, or the UAV club, seconded by Senator Jukes.
Roll call.
Roll call has been called.
Senator Bondari,
Yes.
Senator D'Amico,
Again, I'd like to emphasize, I hope you advertise these events as much on campus as you can, because I think you're going to find a lot of interest. So, yes.
Upon our first meeting, we're gonna design some flyers and get them out there.
Good man.
Senator Draven,
Yes.
Senator Foltz,
I think this is great. Good luck, and yes.
Senator Jukes,
Absolutely yes.
Senator Karki,
Yes, and congratulations.
Senator Kassoon,
Yes.
Senator Marshall,
I'm excited to come to one of those events, so yeah.
Senator Perman,
Thank you for coming here today. Appreciate it. Yes.
Senator Subkota,
Yes.
Senator Sargent,
Yes.
Senator Stickney,
I have a very big love for the College of Technology, even though I'm not in it. So I'm really excited about this, and yes.
and Senator Verre.
Perfect. And with that, motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Also submit your new club funding form
Full club name.
with full club name.
Don't just say you're-
But congrats.
Thank you.
You guys all have a nice day.
Bye, Kyle.
That was really exciting because I know they've been working really hard with robotics and electronics, and it's a whole new field out there. So, and tonight, the other new club I'm really excited about, especially when he told me all the wonderful things I got going on, is the constitution of the Jazz Jam. So Owen is here, and he's going to talk about their club and some of the great activities they have planned and what it will do for ISU.
Good evening. My name is Owen Flanagan. Do I need to?
Oh, yes. Can you
Okay.
please spell your first and last name?
It's OwenFlanagan. So what we'd like to do with the Jazz Jam is to create a community for the education and performance of jazz and improvised music here on campus, as well as in the community as well. And how we're going to do that is by holding jam sessions that will be open to the community as well as to high school and middle school students to have folks come and play and learn with us. There's an educational aspect of well for mostly folks in the department who don't really know that much about improvised music, but obviously it will be open to anyone on campus who wants to learn about it, where myself and the vice president will hold, ideally it's going to be once a month, like education sessions on like a particular tune or how you would go about improvising over a certain set of chord changes. And another thing that we're going to do is open this or invite students from other universities. We've already had a jam session with some of the jazz students from BYU Idaho, and our advisor also knows the person who runs the department at Utah State. So ideally, we'll get one involving them as well, and then we'll try and have a jam session once a month rotating, where we host one, they host one, and then Utah hosts one. And another thing that we're really hoping to do with this is sort of have the music department break out of the music department a little bit to open up some exposure to other people on campus rather than being this confined little artistic thing. So if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them.
Senator Jukes.
Okay, so first of all, this is super cool, and I'm really excited for this. I want to go. My first question is, I think it might. Oh, so where are you going to hold the ones that are here?
Probably in Goranson Hall, which is our big hall in the music building. We've talked about trying to do some things during the daytime. This would probably be an evening thing, but if we could do it in the daytime, like in the student union, that would be a really good thing. We've talked about that, but for now, the idea was to host them within the music building.
Perfect. And then Tuesday Tunes. I think that would be really cool for that. And then my second question is, are the people that are participating in these jam sessions providing their own instruments, or are you able to work with the music department to have
So the one that we did 2 weekends ago, all of the like rhythm section stuff was provided by the music department. So like a drum set, a piano, amps, and a bass. Horn players, we don't really have that kind of thing, but most of them already have their own instruments. We haven't really had a chance to talk to the chair of the music department. I don't know how many instruments they have, honestly, for like if high school kids wanted to come and they didn't have an instrument. But it's not really like it would be tough to come and be like a beginner, like if you've never played the trumpet before. So yeah, I guess the rhythm section will be provided. The other instruments probably not.
Yeah, and I know I was in the music methods for elementary teachers class
Okay.
a couple semesters ago. I know they have a pretty big set of elementary classroom things. I don't know if
Right.
that's really what you want for your jazz stuff, but you could probably see it.
Yeah,
Some of those
absolutely.
can be provided, but
Mhm.
yeah, cool. I really think this is a great idea.
So this is more of a suggestion than anything, but have you reached out to like Portland Valley Brewing at all? Because I know they have their Friday, Saturday night music sessions as well, just for another kind of presence.
That's an awesome idea. No, we haven't, but our advisor knows the woman who owns that.
Perfect.
So that's definitely an
And that's
option
just
for us.
another way
Yeah.
that you can kind of fundraise for
Exactly.
your club. So
Yeah.
that would be okay. Perfect.
So people that I guess don't play instruments and stuff, are they still welcome to just
Like
kind of
singers, or do you mean people to come and watch? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Goranson is pretty big. I think like 300 people can fit in there, which would be amazing if we got that many people. But yeah, absolutely, they'll be open. Mhm.
First of all, I'm absolutely amazed that we don't already have some kind of jazz club or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That really does amaze me. And secondly, like as much as I'd love to see a jazz improv session, I do really like the idea of reaching out to like high schoolers and stuff like that. Because I
Mhm.
remember I was in jazz band in high school, and I loved like the jazz festival they have here every year, like being able to interact with college, jazz players and people who are above your level and getting feedback from them and stuff. So while I would love to see public performances of like a jazz improv group, at the same time, in order to attract those high schoolers who maybe are still kind of growing within certainly that field, since hardly anybody has a whole lot of exposure to jazz before maybe high school.
Sure.
I still think it'd be a great idea to have stuff in Goranson Hall where it's a bit more of a private setting and you're not just exposed before, oh, here's Tuesday tunes. Hopefully
Right.
you're going to hit it right.
The idea is supposed to be like pretty low pressure and educational. Like the jazz jam session was traditionally this like who's better than the other guy kind of thing. And that's really not what we would like to do. It's more about like getting just people excited about it and into it. And you can't do that by trying to be better than them. So yeah, the idea would be to get as many younger kids involved too.
Yes, and I just want to say that, first of all, that I was amazed that there wasn't one existing, and secondly, that I love the idea of getting local high school students involved in it.
Okay, so like we're whispering over here. But Coho does like this like open mic night, but I feel like you could do like an open jazz night. Like not necessarily like
At the Coho?
I mean, like you
Or-
could choose there or like anywhere on campus, really.
Mhm.
Because I think like more students, like when I heard about this, I'm not a music kid like whatsoever, like at all. Like, don't pick me for playing any instrument. Like I stopped at the recorder in like elementary school, and that's probably like for the best. But I know a ton of people who like would be super interested in like coming out to like see all the
Mhm.
talent on campus. But that's just like another suggestion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's time to entertain a motion.
Senator Dukes. I move that we approve the Constitution of the Jazz Jam Club.
Second. All right. Senator Dukes has moved to approve the Constitution of the Jazz Jam, seconded by Senator Dukes and Marshall.
Roll call.
Roll call has been called.
Senator Bondari,
Yes.
Senator D'Amico,
Yes.
Senator Draven,
Yes.
Senator Foltz,
Yes.
Senator Jukes,
Yes.
Senator Karki,
Yes.
Senator Kissoon,
Yes.
Senator Marshall,
Yes.
Senator Perman.
I love the idea of this. I love the collaboration between different schools, and I echo what Senator D'Amico said. I think it'd be great to include high school kids because that'd be a great way to recruit future students even, so really to improve our reputation. So yes, absolutely.
Senator Subkota,
Yes.
Senator Sargent,
Yes.
Senator Stickney,
I'm very excited about this and I hope to come see you. So yes.
Senator Bray.
Yes.
And with that, motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Friendly reminder to fill out your new club funding form.
I will help them with that one.
All right. Jeff, if you want to come up, we have quite a bit of suggestions and ideas.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. If you don't have anything else to present to us, we're just going to open to committee so we can just like talk to you normally without. Okay.
Throw it at me.
Kassoon.
I move to committee for 10 minutes.
Second.
Unanimous.
All right. Senator Kassoon has moved to committee for 10 minutes, seconded by Senator Perman. Unanimous has been called. Let me start the timer. Okay, go. All right. So, Caitlin, if you just want to go through.
Okay, so as far as I know, we haven't been creative thinking of new ideas because we think that you guys had come with a lot of really great ideas for taglines. So our top three, our favorite ones that were brought to us was "Your job is our job," and "Your career begins here," and then "Where success begins." So the first, second, and then the second to last on the list that you had. We really liked those ones, and I think they have a really, really great, I guess, future for marketing purposes. I think you can really do a lot with those ones.
And can I have that list so I don't have to
Yeah,
write everything
absolutely.
down?
Yeah, I've
When
got
you're-
it.
Okay, when you're done.
Get it to you. Yeah, but
Yeah,
we really
thanks.
like those ideas.
Okay, good.
We think we can see them on posters and we think there's a lot of great stuff. Yeah, it's my imagination. Like it's there. It's on the big stage. So
Yeah, it's interesting about the your job is our job. Like we came up with that after a lot of committee discussion, and then we showed it to a couple of students, and they're like, "Eh." They're like, "Really? Come on." Maybe it's just those two students, but glad you guys like it. So that makes us feel good.
Those are our top three. I don't know if we're super creative of thinking of them.
Suggestions? I know that you guys had a couple ideas.
I'll go. So my name's Katie. I'm the Idaho Falls Vice President, so I don't know a ton about Pocatello campus, so I haven't seen you guys around. But I work closely with Blaney and Jen and Allie in Idaho Falls. And as far as promoting yourselves, I think one great thing that Blaney has done in her 6 weeks in Idaho Falls, and something that Julie, who was amazing. Coming to events that they realize are content heavy, emotionally just like distressing. Like we had a Green Dot overview today. We have a denim day, and we have denim day in the spring, which is a sexual assault awareness thing, which I'm sure you're aware of. But when we have those, rather than just sitting at a table and giving out their information, which they always do, Blaney and Julie was great at it too, finds a way to insert herself into the program, whether it's just introducing the people who are speaking and plugging, counseling and testing and career, but something where they know that it's content heavy or job related or something like that. They're sure to have a voice in that rather than just sitting at a table, which that's something that I like sit at a table and put up my sign and be like, if you don't come over here, I mean, it's not my fault. So that's always something that I've admired of the counseling and testing in Idaho Falls. So
Okay. Yeah, appreciate that.
I was just wondering, do you guys present at like orientation? So yeah, you do.
Yeah, and we have an information booth at the orientations, and we present at a lot of different things. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of the recommendations I had for you is see, College of Business does resume roundups where like in the lobby they'll just kind of like have like 6 professors come and look over like resumes during lunchtime, and it gets super successful just because they advertise it really well. But I think you could be as equally successful if you were to have something like this in the sub, and we're like send out to students like, hey, like while you're on your like in between classes, like come get your resume like updated, because a lot of students, even though they aren't actively looking for a job, they'll kind of like put off their resume until like they need it, Well, you should, you're expert in this. So I think that would be a really good idea. And like the sub is like such a populated area that you would be bound to attract students. Or even if you didn't have students come and bring their resumes to you directly, they would at least be aware that those services were available on campus. The next thing I'm going to talk about is like NSO, is like if there was any way you could work with like career advising about like putting together like freshman recommended classes, especially for freshmen who were unsure about what major they were going to, specifically because I know they get divided into what majors they're registering, and then they break out into like their groups. But there is an undecided group, and it's like a pretty big group. So I think this would be a perfect idea to like pitch that like counseling class and really emphasize on the idea of like, especially if you give them like a measurable result of like, after this class, a majority, like 2/3 of the class left feeling with like 2 majors narrowed down, and like that will really help, especially as a freshman who is about to take a very scary step into their life. And then COB and the CMP department, they send out like they have like this little newsletter that they send out with like internships that are available. And I think that would be really successful if you sent it out like twice a semester, just like accumulated all the jobs, like even if you just like listed them out, like, and the whatever jobs, put like a little summary and just like sent them out to students. Like, I don't think you're going to have like everyone's going to respond, but you're definitely going to get those students who like didn't know that Bengal Jobs was even a thing, or are like seeking an internship but like didn't know where to start. But yeah.
Those are great. Thank you.
Anyone else?
I had an idea as well. So your kind of career center is all tucked away in kind of the corner on campus, basically. So you need something that will like visually attract students, that will kind of make them more aware that you guys like exist, basically. Something like some artwork in the sub, like careers this way.
Well, you're right on, because tomorrow I've got a big Benny Bengal cutout that he's in a nice suit. We had a whole photo shoot thing, and that's going to be kind of part of it. But we're in the hypostyle. Lowell has given us permission to basically use the hypostyle as a big billboard. We're going to put Bengal Paws all the way down with little career tips, like every 10 feet all the way along. Hey, the career center is this way. Keep following the paws, and then go up the stairways up both sides. So you're right on that. So
How long will those stay up for?
hopefully for a long time. Well, I'm gonna have to talk with some of the janitorial people and stuff. We're gonna get the paws laminated and get them stuck up so they'll be there for a while. But just kind of try and see how that works for a little bit. And,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Write that down for Blaney.
And I hope this one helps. Being an ambassador myself, I know like we're required to, but I definitely hit hard on the Career Center when we walk past it, and I like take the kids in so they can, young adults in when they come. And I grab one of your little flyers and hand it to them every time because I think it's important that they know where that is, especially as prospective students to know that that is an idea, because when I came here, I never got that and I never knew it was there. So I make sure to kind of hammer that in first thing when they first come out of the office. So
Yeah, we love it when you guys do that. Another thing you can do is a lot of times you guys just stop right inside the door, take them into our classroom, kind of take them in, show them our computers, show them our books and everything. Yeah, have free reign to walk around, do whatever you want.
I will pass that along then to the rest of the ambassadors. So
Because they can go in, because we're a very unique office. We have our own classroom in our office, which is pretty awesome. We use it all the time. And letting people see that, hey, you could take a class right here in the Career Center. And that's another thing about our classroom. I don't know if many of you know, but if you have a club or you have a group or anything, you can use our classroom. Just email us and we'll just put it on the schedule. We can hold about 22 to 25 people in there. And if you have a class you want us to present to, you can bring the class right up to our office so that everybody else sees where we are. Or we go to your office too, but that's a space that's available for meetings and things if you want. The more we use it, the better it is for us. We can show that it's full all the time.
Sweet. Have you talked a lot to like CU? Because I know they have like a huge like professional development program.
To who?
College of Business. Like John Nye, he's like kind of the director.
We work very closely with John Nye and Soraya Millis. We, with the professional development classes, 2210, 3310, and 4410, the 2210 is kind of the intro to business, where the students have to take our focus on our website and then come in for a career counseling appointment to go over those assessments. And then 3310, they have to come in for a cover letter and resume, and then 4410, they have to come in for a mock interview. So between those three classes, there's about 150 to 200 students, and that keeps us very busy. If it wasn't for our interns, we would not be able to handle that much.
All right, perfect.
But yeah, we work with them all the time.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, is there any other suggestions? Do you feel good about?
Yeah, this is fantastic. I really appreciate your feedback, especially on these taglines and things. So we're trying to really want to brand ourselves and get the tagline or something out on some more brochures and flyers and things. Well, with our marketing CPIs. So.
Sweet.
We were just wondering, do you guys have any social media stuff?
We have a Facebook.
Okay.
And we've been working with Marcom, with the main ISU Facebook, and Twitter and Instagram and everything. And they told us to don't start your own if you don't have it, because none of us are very social media savvy, and I don't care. But we have a Facebook page that we use quite often. So go ahead and like that for it, because we're posting jobs and things on that about every day.
So we could share that.
Sweet. All right. Well, with that, that is the end of our committee. If Senator Kassoon.
I move to move out of committee.
Second. All right.
Unanimous.
All right. Senator Kassoon has moved out of committee, seconded by Senator Marshall. Senator Marshall. Oh no, Draven. Sorry. I just heard like voices from that side. Unanimous has been called. Motion carries. Thank you so much for visiting. I hope that we can provide you with some more insights throughout the year. Feel free to come visit us whenever.
Awesome. If you have any other ideas, please email me or come see us up there. I really appreciate all your feedback. So thanks.
Sweet. All right. Press.
Hello. Okay, so I don't have a lot for you tonight. The one thing is I sent you guys an email, all of you. It said something like time sensitive in capital letters. And then I said, read me in little letters. So basically we're helping admissions with Experience ISU. We did this in the spring semester last year. It had a different name.
ISU Showdown.
No, the name of
Bengal Visit Day.
Bengal Visit Day. That's what I wanted. Thank you. So we helped them with it last year. It was super, super successful last year. So we're going to do it again for the fall event, which is Experience ISU. So basically clubs are able to come, in case you didn't read my email and or the attachment to it. But basically clubs, they're going to do it inside of the sub on all the levels of the sub. They're going to bring high school students in. They would love to have clubs there that are excited and can show how great ISU is to help them with admissions and get some students excited. We, of course, want to help clubs. So along with admissions, we are offering a cash prize to clubs. So first place will get $300 for your club. Second place gets $200 and third place gets $100. So basically what I sent to you guys is like the rules so that the clubs know. So if you have not sent that to the clubs that you guys are assigned to, please, please, please send it to them. Because so far we've had one club sign up, which means they get all the money because they're the only club. So it's nice for them. So I would highly advise you guys to tell your clubs because it's very helpful to admissions. It's helpful for all of us if we get more students, and it's helpful for clubs. So please email that on to your clubs like very, very soon because they have to be signed up by like midway through next week. So please send it to them. Just like forward them the message with the rules.
Vice President.
Which club signed up?
It was a fraternity, I believe.
Okay, so whoever has Gamers Media Club, last year they were so into this competition and like brought out all of
They
their
won.
games.
In
Yeah,
fact,
so
they were really awesome.
Just email them and be like, hey, we're having this again. I know last semester you were super interested because I know there are a few clubs that went all out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So please spread it so that it can be a successful event for admissions. They're putting a lot of time and effort into that. So please help them out. Super easy to send an email. Please, please do it. Awesome. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is I met with Kaylee and Steve, who are up in marketing. They do the marketing for all of our athletics. They invited me to come up and talk to them about the football situation with students. And they were super awesome. They were very friendly. They love the students. Obviously, marketing loves students to be at games, all the games. So we talked about a lot of different stuff, but something that they wanted me to go and ask other students, which look at this nice array of students we have here, is things that students would like to see or to have at football games. So if you want certain songs, if you want them to hand stuff out, if you want like during timeouts, you want certain games to be played, or you know how they do like little games, halftime and stuff like that. Anything that students want, they want to know so they can do it. So like I already told them Sweet Caroline is a big song that students love and would love to hear at games. So they are already aware. I did tell them that one. But if you guys have any ideas right now, I would love to take them, or if you want to email me or whatever, but Damara's got one and I'm ready.
Oh, no, I was basically saying that we need a new CD because that CD has been playing since I was a freshman.
I agree.
And I graduated.
Okay,
So
I'll tell
new
her.
CD.
New CD, got it.
Yeah, I'll be happy to
I
collect
agree.
songs for you guys, but yeah, definitely a new song.
Okay, new CD, got it. Are there any other ideas or suggestions? Yeah.
I like when they drop sandwiches from no pie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
some
prizes, everything.
More
All the
food.
prizes.
All the
Mini
prizes.
Jimmy's.
All the prizes.
Herman.
I'll put and food. Got you.
When you're ready.
I'm ready.
I really want to see them have the two dogs race each other.
Okay.
More dogs.
More dogs. That's my favorite part.
That's actually something they could definitely do is have them race
Yes.
for the tea and see which one does it faster. That's a good idea.
Except ACL surgery is
He-
Bristol good to go?
He can do it. I have faith.
You can do it.
Any other ideas?
Benny with the t-shirt gun.
Okay, got it.
T-shirt gun.
So t-shirt gun basically. We want some t-shirts. Okay. Okay. She's gonna love these.
This isn't another suggestion. We talked about it in cabinet, but you want to tell them about the cheerleader situation?
Yes, I can do that. So one of the ideas that we had at our meeting is this year we have a lot of cheerleaders. In case you never come to football games, we have loads of cheerleaders. We have a lot. I believe we have 35 is the number, which is a big cheerleading group. Anyway, so one of our ideas or suggestions was to split them up and have half of them on the student side or on our side and then half on the other side so that they can facilitate those cheers a little bit better. And when you go to games, when we do the Idaho State, the state doesn't come back for like 3 times and then they come. So we're hoping this will like speed up the reply. So anyway, so that is in the works, and Kaylee was she said she would take care of that. So basically anything students suggest, they are very, very willing to do, which is really awesome. They're very responsive. So if you guys think of any other ideas or anything else or you hear students talking about stuff at the game on Saturday, if you hear people saying things, come tell me, because they are like excited and they want students to come to games, obviously. So yeah.
I think that they should tape like surprises on the bottoms of seats.
That's a good idea
That
too.
way, like students are incentivized to like go
Mhm.
and then like stay, so that like when they announce it, just like, oh, third quarter, like there's
Yeah, like if they did it during halftime, so you had to come back.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Dude, go. Just,
So so they do it on the other side, right? They do it for people who have paid. But if we can do that just in the student section, since we want to promote a student section, if we only did that in the student section,
Mhm.
then you're not only promoting people to come and stay after halftime, but you're promoting people to sit in that section.
Right.
So
Cool. No, that's a good one.
How come we don't have the bell ringing after each touchdown again?
I don't know the answer, but I will ask the question.
Yeah, I
Because
was
we used to,
really
and it was
impressed.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask that.
And maybe if you give students the opportunity to ring it, I don't know. I want to ring the bell. So.
more bells, more dogs.
More bells and more dogs. Okay.
I'm pretty sure 1901.
That's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
that they did it too.
It was on side at the home game I went to in Cal Poly.
Yeah, the first home game, it was there, but they didn't ring it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They didn't
I'll
shoot
ask.
the cannon off either.
Yes, they did.
Not at the first game.
They did. They only do it at homecoming. It off. It was exciting. It's kind of scary.
I thought you did it at like the I Love ISU thing.
Oh yeah, it was the I Love ISU one, huh?
I got you.
So was that the second? No, that was the first home game. That was the first home game. You're crazy.
Mr. Joseph gave me bad advice then. Bad intuition.
Oh well, I shot it off. It was scary.
Good.
Any other ideas? Those were all really good.
With the Bengal walk, can we like market that more? Because I
Market
think that's
it?
a really, really good idea.
So get marketing to actually help Coach Fenn with that. Probably a good idea. Okay.
Would it be like possible to like line that up with like, I don't know, some type of Bengalesque besides just people? Yeah, like
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
I'll add that to my list.
little paws maybe? I don't know.
Ooh, pause.
Ooh, paws would be
Bring the
cool.
dogs to the
Yes,
to the
dogs.
Dogs.
And the dogs need to be there.
Yes.
Dogs need to be.
Cool.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it a fire hazard to have like some mini indoor fireworks?
I would say
Like, not like the ones that shoot up in the sky, but like some little exploding thing.
you know, indoor fireworks.
Yeah.
Like baby poppers or
No,
like
no. Like
You're talking like a
actual
ground
little
flower?
Yeah.
Is that what those ones are called?
Little things. Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Because I think.
Would be cool though. That would be
Yeah.
Touchdown,
Well, yeah, but then
popper.
that's a huge miss for people.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say
I'd rather
that.
have a mess in the fire.
Like
That's true.
I understand.
So you know how they do that Buffalo Wild Wings giveaway thing?
Yes.
Like do it just for the student section.
So she actually did talk about that when I was there because they always come to the student section, always. And she's like, that's something we always do because the other side does not get as excited about it, but the student section is always pumped about the wings. So
We should do more events, like
more?
like a couple
or
of
like
events.
mini packages. They don't have to give like a whole bucket. Like give
Yeah,
out like
so like
little
divide it up.
boxes.
So like the same
Yeah.
amount, but
Yes.
divide it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
But the cheerleaders also have to be fair because I am making the most noise and I've never gotten wings. So
Okay. I'll just put Damara needs wings.
I need them to be fair when they're giving them out. Like,
Yeah.
no.
So maybe not have the cheerleaders do
No,
it.
Share the wealth.
I don't like each other.
Maybe have like a
They only
third
pick their
party.
friends or something. I'm convinced because I literally like my whole team is
So
there.
maybe have like someone from marketing come in and give it
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so.
So it's like a more
Benny
third party.
should give it out.
Or Benny. Okay.
Gang.
I can talk to them about
Or
that because she
probably
does
one
like
round
doing
with
it.
cheerleaders, one round with I don't know, like something.
Okay.
Lots of wings.
Good idea.
Small packages.
Cool.
Okay, so like my freshman year, there used to be like a huge thing where like this, it was rugby. It was the rugby boys. They would like have a competition to see like what their like most ridiculous costume would be. And
Uh-huh.
like they would come in like literally like burrito suits, and, like taco suits. And it was like the best thing ever.
So maybe we should start a tradition that the game closest to Halloween that happens, and then you win like something from marketing, like the athletics, like a Bengal T-shirt or something.
Oh yeah, that would be really good. So next year.
This Saturday?
So Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna call her after this meeting.
That's crazy.
Is there any other ideas? Sweet.
Cool. That was awesome. That was super helpful. I will tell her all of that stuff, and
Wings.
I'll let you know what she says.
Wings,
I'll-
bells, and dogs.
And fireworks. I'll come in hot with the fireworks.
Well, okay, yeah.
The dogs need jerseys too.
They do have
They
jerseys.
do have
They do?
jerseys
Okay,
and
good.
shirts.
They do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
We're
outfitted
good.
for sure.
Okay.
Can we get them little shoes?
That's all that I have. Does
Little
anyone have any
things.
questions or anything for me?
Did you get those numbers?
No, they still haven't come through. But
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry.
they're coming.
They're
So I'm
coming.
told.
All right, sweet. All right, on to reports. Senator Kasoon.
Nothing to report.
Sweet. On to you. Senator Miko.
It's about to die. All right, so we only had 2 requests for new club funding. One of them was approved by, or they were both approved by Finance Committee. One of them we will be tabling in Senate for the moment, just to clear up some paperwork and signatures and stuff. The other one is for the Pre-Dental Association. They requested $500. We approved new club funding in the amount of $200. So with that, I move to approve new club funding for the Pre-Dental Association in the amount of $200.
Second.
Roll call.
All right, Senator D'Amico has moved to approve the Pre-Dental Association and new club funding in the amount of $200. Seconded by Senator Marshall. Unanimous says no. Roll call has been called.
Senator Bandari,
Yes.
Senator D'Amico,
Yes.
Senator Draven,
Yes.
Senator Foltz,
Yes.
Senator Jukes,
Yes.
Senator Karki,
Yes.
Senator Kasoon,
Yes.
Senator Marshall,
Yes.
Senator Perman,
Yes.
Senator Subkota,
Yes.
Senator Sargent,
Yes.
Senator Stickney,
Yes.
Senator Bray.
With that, motion carries.
Nothing else to report. I yield the floor.
Sweet. Senator Perman.
Nothing to report.
Senator Sargent.
Yeah, so just a reminder, so not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we will be doing the carnival in Idaho Falls. We'll be leaving around 9 a.m. and should be back around 2. I scheduled with Annie to get some cars to drive up there. Prez, I hope you're ready to drive. I put you down and myself. And just next week, there's legit a Halloween event every single day, Monday through Friday. So I would just like to invite you all to attend at least one of them. Like Monday, there's an alumni pumpkin carving event. Tuesdays, there's bingo. Wednesday, there's internationals programs office, like dance party going on in the sub. Thursday is Boo-tacular. That's like the family game carnival event thing too. And Friday, what was it? Yeah, that is also a thing that's going on. Fear Factor. There was our event, the student organization showdown thing. Forgot what you called it, but
Fear Factor's this Friday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
most of the week is like.
legit, there's something going on every
I just
day
didn't want
next
people to
week.
get excited. It's this Friday.
Japan Day. Saturday's Japan Day.
This Saturday or next Saturday?
Following the 28th.
And then Sunday is
Diwali.
Diwali.
There's a lot of opportunities
Yeah,
for
there's a
you to
lot
get
to
field
talk about.
hours.
You got me.
Yeah.
All right.
You're helping with it.
So yeah, I'd just like to encourage everyone to attend one of those. Ayush was gonna come back. He texted me he was gonna be here, but alas. But that is all I have to report.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. We will open up.
Sorry. I was just going to comment on the Idaho Falls Carnival. For those of you that haven't been to a carnival yet, it's like Boo-tacular and it's just mini games for all the kids to play. So that's what you'll be doing. If you don't want to do a game, there might be an ASICU table that you can set out and hand out ambush shirts if you have some left over or something. But typically what we have you do is beyond mini games. Just so you know.
Sweet. Senator Jukes.
Is that inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay, cool.
You'll be warm. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Sweet. All right. So at this time, we'll open up our gallery so you can come join us. Perfect timing.
Flawless timing.
Hello, everyone, and happy Deepavali to everyone. It's officially started back home. So, and so anything to ask or should I?
Yeah, so I have a few questions, just to kind of catch everyone up. So you said NSA was gonna donate another $150 to the event? Right.
They're helping like around $200, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So does your club have enough money to fund the rest of the gap between like the $700 you sent me for food?
Yeah, I sent to you and Damara
Yeah.
about the rough invoice from the local supplier. He's gonna provide everything what we need. Actually, we have enough funds, but the problem is we have international night, and this is our first event we are organizing. So we don't know what amount will be enough for international night, because that's our main event we are looking forward. So yeah,
So when is International Night?
it's on
Next semester.
next semester. So
Okay,
yeah.
so with that, we have not used our discretionary fund yet. So we do have access, if it comes to it that you do need funding in the spring. You can always come back and visit. I mean, as of now, we haven't spent it, so that's an option if it comes down to it. So.
Okay.
Senator Marshall?
Is oh gosh, International Student Association helping fund the event, or are they just collaborating to put it on?
We are funding. I mean, we are looking like how many funds we are getting, and remaining amount we'll be putting on from our side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is there? So, have you officially decided a date and time? For
Yeah,
this
we
event?
yeah. I've emailed to Christoph about the event and when it's gonna happen and where. It's on October 29th, Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or at Ballroom.
Okay, thank you. I didn't actually know that, so
Oh.
that's helpful for me.
Yeah.
Especially as we're gonna start doing some of our advertising in the next week, basically.
Oh, we should start this week actually.
Well, yeah.
We should kick off now. It's
Have
time.
you created a Facebook event?
First, today I just sent an email to all the international students from IPO. They were responding. So I had sent it yesterday, but they just sent it today. So after sending the official email, I'm planning to post it on Facebook.
Sweet. Senator
Yeah.
Foltz, you have a question?
Yes. Did you make sure to get the ballroom reserved?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll go and confirm it. I was planning to come and meet all of you and then confirm and then reconfirm ballroom. So
Senator Marshall. Just in terms of helping you market, so when you do create the Facebook page, you could send us the link so we could pass it on to Senate and help, spread the word.
okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But before that, like I stated last week about the Chartwells, I went to Chartwells and they were so adamant about that. They are not gonna let us cook for our association. So if you guys could help us with that, it would be really helpful.
Yeah, I have a meeting set up with Chris.
Okay, yeah, he told me to tell ASISU any member they can meet him and then decide. So we need on that day for cooking on Sunday or Saturday night. Either of can work.
Senator Miko?
Well, in the short term, we're not going to get that policy changed. So if you want to make sure the International Student Association has your one night, even if we're unable to get that changed, I would work on getting another club to basically donate you that one night for now.
Yeah, which I still would be more than happy to donate that to you. I just need to know what paperwork to fill out, and I'd be
Okay,
more than happy
so
to.
yeah, I can email you and we can meet tomorrow and then go to Chartwells and do the official thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be a good
That will
precaution
work.
to take.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any other updates? Cool. Well, I think that's all we have. If you have anything else you want to share.
So I was about to ask whether you guys can email to students so that we can have a kind of great information to them hey, we are having this event besides marketing.
Yeah, we have an ASIC memo.
Yeah.
We could send out Christoph's poster that he designed. We can just send that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay.
And that goes to all of the ASIC members, which is most of the student body.
Okay, so for Chartwells, I'll be talking to you, and remaining I'll talk to Christoph about the posters.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
All right, right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right. Well, seeing as no one else is in the gallery besides the lovely president, let's do the fight song.
Bengals proud, fly Bengals fly. Now should beat them, they're calling, fight the victory home to our two pickles of Federal State. I-S-U. I-S-U. Fight! I-S-U fight! I-S-U fight! Go! Go! Go Eagles go!
Ooh, all right, Senator Jukes.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
You.
All right, Senator Jukes has moved to adjourn. Second by Senator Marshall. Ooh, unanimous has been called.
Secretary has
Senator Bandari,
Here.
Senator D'Amico,
Present.
Senator Draven,
Here.
Senator Foltz, Senator Jukes, Senator Karki,
Present.
Senator Kassoon,
Here.
Senator Marshall,
Present.
Senator Perman,
Present.
Senator Zepkota,
Here.
Senator Sargent,
Present.
Senator Stickney,
Present.
Senator Bray.
Sweet. And just a reminder, email your clubs. And with that,
When are you meeting with Chris? You can hit that.
meeting is adjourned at 7:51.
Wording.
We have a meeting for Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably like
Yes.
It's really fast and I love it.
I love it.